Thank you so much for watching these videos. My name is Kamia Simon Peter, and we are going to be looking at Vue.js. Now, Vue.js is a front end, or it's a UI building component or framework that runs on top of Node.js. It's a JavaScript front end framework. All right, so this is what we're going to do. So I'm going to be creating a project. I'm going to be like creating a project while letting you know of the different components of Vue.js. All right, so let's go ahead and break down our problem statement and we see what we have to follow. So we're going to be looking at capital stock. Now, the reason I'm calling it capital stock is because there is that stock market in the US. So in our country, if you have a product stock, they call that stock. So I'm calling it capital stock. Now the capital that the stock capital that you use in your kiosk. So we're going to be handling a retail kiosk here, and we're going to see what kiosks are. So it's like we're going to be creating an inventory kind of system on top of Vue.js. All right, so this is kind of like a kiosk, maybe in India, and that kiosk has capital stock. Now in Africa, we have what we call mobile money. We're going to see. So a kiosk can be having mobile money, it can be having a stock of drinks, it can be having sweets and yellow bananas, among others. So the problem now here comes in when you have different kiosks as one owner. Okay, so all these are kiosks. So these are kiosks of mobile money. So we have a kiosk of brand of Airtel, MTN, among others, Safaricom, the one you see in green, among others. So all these kiosks, three of them may be belonging to one individual, but each individual has, okay, so the owner is one, and that owner has three kiosks. So which means each of the kiosks is having different stock of its own, because each kiosk may be handling different customers and in different areas, but the kiosks belong to one owner, matter though they are in different geographical locations. So the problem is, for example, when you come to mobile money, now mobile money is where people exchange money via USSD funds or via phones, and the money is exchanged digitally and then withdrawn via kiosks. But then again, that same kiosk can be able to sell bananas, boiled eggs, drinks, among others. So all that stock, okay, comes from where? It comes from the owner's capital. So the owner has capital that they have ready to invest, and they restock the different kiosks, okay, according to the demand per kiosk. So which means the problem is, now currently each kiosk is registered under the same company, but there is no major general management, or the owner has to visit each kiosk and balance the books of each kiosk to see the sales per stock and what profits they have got. So which means they have to move to the different three geographical locations of those kiosks, and there is no quick monitoring, okay? Because now with this project, the owner has three users. Now with this project, we're going to create a group, okay? So the owner will be able to create a group as an admin user, and then they will be able to add a kiosk, okay, per their cluster group. Okay, so they will be able to create a group as the owner, and then they will add a user per kiosk to allow them access each kiosk, and then they will be able to stock each kiosk. So meaning when the user comes to the kiosk, they are able to log in, and then they start selling and then recording what they have sold per stock of the kiosk. Right, so each kiosk will have stock, and among the stock we have now mobile money exchange, Now, mobile money exchange, that's a unique product because this one does not require digital stock, but it requires stock of the amount. That is, what is the digital float that you have, and then what is the liquidated float, and then what value do you get per sale, okay, according to this to the float. For example, airtime, that is talk time on phone can be giving you 30 shillings, okay, or 0.3 cents. And then purchase of data can be giving you 0.5 cents or 5 shillings. And then the number of customers that you serve per day will multiply to how many profits you've made. That is commission. But then the drinks and sweets, all these require now quantity of the drinks you have in stock, the amount of stock, and then the sale price, and then the profit. So meaning the system will automatically, that once the owner that we have up there, okay, has input the amount of stock, okay, so the system will be able to input the quantity they have, the quantity they have stocked, and then the amount per unit at the time of stock, and then the sale price at the time of the stock, and then the profit they expect to get per the quantity per unit. Okay, so meaning they should be able to see what they have per forefront. So this is it. Now, when you have capital, okay, that is the amount that you have to input into the business, okay? And then stock. Now, stock capital is the amount that you've used to enhance your business as working capital, okay? Now, stock is deducted from the capital. So which means you investing and you reducing the amount of capital by purchasing stock. Now, expenditure is also part of stock. That can be fixed expenditures such as a bulb, a fridge, a counter, a diner. It comes from your capital. So even labor is part of expenditures. Now, if you get all this, okay, plus now the final sales, which will give you the profits. So the final sales minus this will give you the profit that you have if you add it to the capital. So if you add the final sales to the capital and then you reduce this, you subtract this, you'll be having your profits. Okay. So in our project, we're going to be having these requirements. The first requirement is having Node.js installed. We're going to see, and then using the Views CLI. Okay. So I'll be taking you through the first basics in the first 2 videos, and then we go to install the Vue CLI and Node.js. And then an API and API clone. This is optional. For example, you may have built already an API or an API clone. For example, I'm going to be using Laravel, so I'll be using Vue.js and Laravel, because with Laravel, I may not have to build an API unless I'm going to have a mobile application. But you can have an API built on top of Node.js in Express or something of the sort. Then Vue Router. This is very important. This helps us navigate to the different pages. For example, you can navigate from the stock page, okay, to maybe the calculation, the user pages or the calculation pages. Then Vuex. Vuex is very important. Vuex helps us store states, okay? Let's say I have updated, as the owner, I have updated the amount of stock, okay? Now, without the user going to, the new user tapping from the API, how do they get to know that I've updated the stock and it will be calculating from the new stock that I've updated, okay? Then it comes in even with the cut. For example, each user has a different cut, but before you store maybe a cut to the database, if that's not your use case. How do you store it to the user interface? On the user interface, and then the moment you click that you've added something to the cart, the moment you go to the other page, the cart is always updated, even if you reduce or add. And then I will be using Bootstrap View for my front-end UI styling, but it doesn't matter. You can be using CSS or you can be using Vuetify, among others. Now, I do not have so much experience in Vuetify. I'll be using Bootstrap, Vue, and Bootstrap. After all, it comes in as a default in Laravel. So with that said, if you really want to donate, you can do this. There's an application called SendWave, okay? There's an application called SendWave, and if you go to SendWave, you shall be sending to this number under the name of Kamya Simon Peter. So that is it. If you have World Remit and you want to send, it will be this number. It's a number in Uganda. My country is Uganda. Or you can donate via card or credit card using this link, crankluga.gumroad.com/give-crankluga. And I will be happy to receive your donations. Your donations are very important because it takes time to create these videos. Then in my country, internet is a luxury. It is taxed. So to give support, let's say you need support, like we're going to see, I need to be online in most cases. So donation is, if maybe I've made a solution and I've explained something very well to you and you feel you're happy, you can donate. And now the donation, we're going to see with the pages. It's a free donation and it runs for 30 days. Sometimes you'll be receiving extra videos or something of the sort. All right, so if you need support, you can subscribe to my channel, youtube.com/crankluga. You can go to Twitter, my handle is crankluga. You can go to Skype, my ID is #CZNKI. To Facebook, this is PogiCode, facebook.com, PogiCode. And then this is my Gmail. And then this is my WhatsApp. Okay? All right. So when you come to crankluga.gumroad.com/give-crankluga, this is a page that you will have. And then you can see here we have the minimum donation is $5 per month. Feel free to rate us. Okay? Now, the moment you click, you will come here and you can donate maybe $5. Those $5, the donation covers only 30 days. And it can only be renewed by you, the donor. Meaning after 30 days, you can renew your donation or not. If you don't renew, it will not take from your credit card. No, it won't. It will just end your subscription. So you can recurrently donate month by month. Otherwise, if I had created one where you buy once, maybe the next time you want to buy, you may not be able to. All right, so you can come here and put in more than what you want to donate. For example, you can decide to donate $15, and then you add that to cart, okay? So you will be taken to the checkout here, okay? So you can see I'm the same person. So I try to donate $7 or $15, which is a total of $22. And then you click checkout. So the moment you go to checkout, you add your email address and your credit card number, and then you pay. And you'll be charged that amount. So thank you so much for donating. And then this is SendWave. So if I go to sendwave.com, okay, so SendWave is a mobile application, and if you want to send to my country, okay, this is what it does. So it sends, it covers, so you can send from maybe US, okay, it's still loading. So you can send from Belgium, Canada, Spain, France, United Kingdom, Ireland, Italy, United States. Those are the only countries you can send from. Okay, and then you type the amount you want to send, maybe $5. Okay, and this is the amount I'll get. Okay, so the amount you choose here a country. So there is Bangladesh, Cote d'Ivoire, Cameroon, Kenya, Liberia, Senegal, Tanzania, Uganda. So I'm in Uganda. Okay, so if you send $5, I'll be receiving this amount in my Ugandan currency, because each dollar is 4,000 shillings. Okay, so you have to download the app, and then you fill in the necessary, and then you save via SendWave, and I will be receiving it direct on my phone. All right, so thank you so much. Let's proceed to the videos. All right, so you can visit my website, pokicode.com. And thank you. Let's meet in the next video where we're going to run through the installation. But before we run through the installation, I'm going to take you through some little JavaScript and JSON. Then we go to the installation of the Vue.js. However, feel free to skip to which video